Ruca, take one.
How you guys doing today?
What's up? Doing great.
Beautiful.
Doing fantastic. Excited to be here.
Okay, just to get us started, tell us about how you guys all met and how you all got into music.
Ooh.
Who wants to start?
We'll
Just go down the line.
We'll go down the line.
Yeah, John, you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. Got into music growing up, playing piano lessons. Had to find a reason to get out of piano lessons, so started playing the guitar. And I've just been playing guitar it's been about 8 years, I think. So I met Easton here when I started at BYU just through a mutual friend, I guess. And we connected mostly through music at first.
Yeah,
So
pretty much. Yeah, kind of chill. So you have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. So pretty much that's I love John. John's amazing. So I get all red around this man right here. I was gonna say I always grew up. I never took lessons or anything like that. My mom tried to force me, but I wouldn't do it. And then one day I did some YouTube videos or whatever, and I learned how to play some songs. And then every once in a while, these guys teach me how to play guitar still. So I'm still learning. I'm still pretty basic. This guy's the one that you gotta talk to.
No.
Easton's a legendary songwriter.
He's great. He's great.
I don't know where it comes from.
I do. It's in here. I've been into music my whole life. I've been playing guitar as long as I can remember. And I met these guys. It was very fortunate, actually. I knew Easton. We served as missionaries together. And so then we'd always talk about starting a band while we were out there. And we only knew each other for 5-6 months?
Yeah, not even. I mean, probably even less. 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months probably.
And then he left, and then I didn't see him for 2 or 3 years after that. And then we got back together, and I filled in for a show, and then I kind of just joined the band. So I was very fortunate for me that I just kind of stumbled upon a couple musicians that were looking for another musician. But yeah, that's how I joined the band, everybody. Yeah,
We love Will.
I've been doing music my whole life too. I've been my whole family sings together. We have a couple albums out, a cappella albums.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He's the man.
Christmas
He's the
albums
man
and
right here.
stuff.
He's the man.
So I grew up with a studio in my attic, and I've been around it, so it's been good. I met these guys because I'm childhood friends with John's ex.
Yeah. True story.
True
story.
When we started playing,
We were looking for a drummer, and I was dating this girl, and she was like, "I know just a guy. He's moving down here next month. Let me reach out to him." So it was just it was a miracle.
And what was actually funny is we were recording one of our songs, and the first time you ever met us was in the recording
first time
studio.
I ever played with them was recording on their song. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. We're like, "You sound great. You sound great." He was in there like, "Sweet." He was like, "These guys are crazy."
And thus the band came to be, and here we are.
Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. I wanted to hear about the band name Ruca 83 and what's the story behind how that came to be.
I got it.
That's the question.
So I want you guys to sit down for this real quick. If you're watching, I don't know where you're at.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes real quick. This is important. Ruca 83 came about. It started way back in high school. I'm from Colorado. Me and my best buddy Hunter Morrill and I would play music every day. We just make songs and stuff, and we wanted to start a band back in 2020, and we came up with the name Ruca after seeing, I think we were just going through band names, and I think we ended up just coming across the brand name RVCA, and we're like, "Oh, Ruca." We're like, "Oh, it's kind of sick." And at the time, we were liking Blink-182, M83, and "Oh, that's nice." So we ended up going with 83, and it actually works out, and we were like, "Oh, this is kind of cool," because we ended up looking it up. What does Ruca even mean? Ruca, from when we saw it, if you look it up now, it may say some different things, but it pretty much means your love or your shoddy or something like that. And then 83 is the highway.
Lady.
Your old lady, exactly, in Mexican Southern California slang. And 83 is the highway that me and Hunter and Rory, the original band members, lived off of. So kind of the name of Ruca 83 means our love is our home. So, yeah. Anyways, got deep like that. I gotta cry.
And that's us. Here we are.
That's actually pretty sick. I just had one more question for you guys. I've heard about an upcoming EP from you all, and I just want to hear about the writing process, what it's about, any information you can give us.
So let me just talk real quick. Let me shout out my boy James. So James is producing, mixing, doing all our EP right now.
He's doing a great job of it, too.
Crushing it.
Might we add.
He is.
Yeah.
He is quite the legend. But we're mostly, what we've kind of done is I feel like the writing process is one of us comes up with some sort of riff or skeleton to a song, and then we bring it to everybody else. And then
A lot of the momentum for this EP started when we took a trip up to a cabin in Huntsville, and we just rode all day, recorded, just hung out playing music, and then that kind of gave us the momentum, pushed us to actually get things done. So
should we shout out your uncle?
yeah, we can shout out my uncle.
Yeah, and crazy story is his uncle turns out to be my second cousin. Which we didn't know until
Well,
That's Utah for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we got to the cabin and then I saw my last name on the wall. I was like, "What? Like, do I know you?" And we figured out.
Yeah.
Guy's probably the
Do I
chillest
know
guy
you?
you'll ever meet. He's
Yeah,
so chill.
Small world.
Chillest dude ever.
Yeah, that was just an amazing camping trip. We started writing like 5 or 6 songs. We finished one completely, and it was just the vibes were.
I mean, ever since then, we've kind of been playing shows ever since. Like, I mean, after that,
Yeah.
before that, we were like meeting once a month. I feel like we're like, hey, who wants to
Less
jam?
or less. Yeah.
And then we would get together. Yeah,
I feel
literally.
like the process of like the EP getting started was like the cabin, but then we figured out how to write together. And so it was like, it really was, someone would bring one idea and it would just get passed around. And it would be like, well, Easton's got like a verse. It's
We
like,
all, like,
oh,
add
well,
our spin to
yeah,
it, kind
totally.
of, and-
Like, oh, these chords go nice with that. And then like, James, do you have anything? And he's like, well, yeah, I think drums should go like this. And then it just kind of like snowballed and passed around to everybody. And we're like, what about this? What about this? And that's actually how the song Better in My Head came to be. Like Easton mentioned earlier, that's like the first song we wrote as a band because we brought that idea together. And then I felt like it just pinballed off of everybody. It was like, well, yeah, what about this? And the drum beat when James comes in the first time, that was like, I felt like that was the moment when we were like, oh shoot, we could actually make this like could be a real song. This is like, this went from 90.
You know that feeling where just like like there was just this connection. I like was about to cry. I was like looking at my boys like, holy crap. We're like,
Totally,
oh my
but-
gosh, it's so awesome.
But yeah, you can expect, I think you can expect the EP in the fall. We'll just say that. We'll say in the fall.
Keep it vague.
Yeah.
Goal is end of September.
Goals end of September.
Love it, guys. Thank you so much. It was a great session.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thank you guys. Thanks, Rugs. Shout out Rugs Unplugged.